my dear students. Good morning, everybody. How are you? I think you are well by the grace of Almighty. I am also fine and well. Today we will learn about English first paper of class 9, and this is very important class. Okay, so everybody take your English first paper book, khata, pen and other necessary things and ready for the class. Thank you very much. So welcome everybody in my digital online class. Okay, and I think you are ready. So let us go to the next slide. Okay. You know, we are celebrating 100 years of the birthday of Father of the Nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and tomorrow we will celebrate 15th anniversary of independence, that means Subarno Jayanti, Shadinatar Subarno Jayanti. Okay, so welcome everybody and thank you. Okay, and congratulations for this 100 years, or in Bengali you can say Mujib Shotobarsho or Mujib 100 years. Okay, I am going to the next slide. This is my designation. Okay, my name, institution name and also my email address. Okay, thank you. And this is lesson identity, English for today, class 9. Thank you. Okay, Bangabandhu. The picture is about Bangabandhu, and when we utter this name, his long struggling life frequently comes in our mind. He spent most of the time of his life in prison for the sake of the independence of Bangladesh. Okay, and our Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is standing behind Father of the Nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and this picture is about our Father of the Nation. Okay, and I think you can understand what is the topic of today. Let us see another picture. This is the family picture of Bangabandhu, Sheikh Hasina, Sheikh Rehana, Sheikh Kamal Jamal, also Sheikh Russell and Bangamata Fazilatul Nisa and Father of the Nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman in a frame. And let us read the topic here. Not only him, but also his family had to pass through a great struggle due to his political career. His family's condition became worse in 1971 in absence of him, because he was imprisoned in Pakistan that time. Okay, I think my dear students, you know the history of Bangladesh and also the history of 1971. I am going to the next one. Today we are going to learn about the condition of this family in 1971. Okay, so I think you can understand what is the topic of today. Yes, you are right. So today's topic is Bangabandhu's family in 1971. This is our today's topic. Okay, Unit 1, Lesson 1. So my dear students, please take your EFT and open Unit 1, Lesson 1, and the topic is Bangabandhu's family in 1971. Okay, thank you very much. I am going to the next one. Okay, this is learning outcomes. After this lesson, the students will be able to read and understand text, narrate incidents and events in a logical sequence, participate in conversation, discussion, and debates, tell stories. My dear students, after completing this lesson, we will be able to do many things about this topic, and our topic Bangabandhu's families in 1971. So very important topic, and I think you will follow all the classes, all the topics, all the slides very carefully. Okay, thank you very much. I am going to the next one. Okay, let's know the important words of this text. First, we will learn about new vocabulary, that is hard word or new word. So please write these words on your khata from the screen, and you will practice. Okay, you will get by heart all these new words because it will help you to understand the text. Thank you. Okay, the first one is suspect. Suspect, that means apprehend, and obstruction, that means barricade. Obstruction, that means barricade. So there are two words. First word suspect, and meaning is apprehend. Second word obstruction, that means barricade. So write on your khata quickly. Okay. Next one restless, that means agitated, and seller, that means vendors. Seller, that means vendors. Okay. Assuming, that means pretending, and cordon off, that means cordoning. Cordoning. Cordon off, that means cordoning. Okay. So let's read the text. Now I am reading the text. Please, you will follow me, and you will try to understand what is the topic of today. Okay, look at the pictures and discuss the following question in pair. Who can you see in these pictures? What do you know about them? Okay, where were those people during the liberation war? Okay, and this is the family picture of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, his father, okay, Lutfur Rahman, and his mother. Okay, and also here Bangmata Fazilatun Nisa, and also Sheikh Rehana, Sheikh Hasina, our Prime Minister, and Sheikh Kamal, Sheikh Russell also. Okay, this is the family picture. I think you know about this picture and where they were at the time of liberation war in 1971. So we will learn about this. Okay, read the text and answer the questions that follow. Okay, I am reading the text and you will follow. It was the night of 25th March 1971. There was a pool of witness at Bangabandhu's home at Dhanmondi road number 32 throughout the day. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and his family members could apprehend that something tragic was going to happen. Okay, I am going to the next one. Gunshots were heard around the city. Bangabandhu's eldest son, Sheikh Kamal, was out of home for forming barricades against the Pakistan army, who had been killing people indiscriminately that night. Okay, Bangabandhu decided to send the girls of the family to a safe place for that night, and he gave their responsibility to his son-in-law, Mr. Wajid Mir. Okay, and my dear students, I want to show here. This is Wajid, Mr. Wajid Mia, and he was the husband of our Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Okay. son-in-law Mr. Wajid Mia, Bangabandhu's daughter Sheikh Hasina, who was expecting a baby soon along with her sick sister Sheikh Rehana and her cousin Farida, were sent to the house at road number 15, Dhanmondi, for that night. Bangabandhu's wife Begum Fazilatunisa Mujib stayed with him. Okay, so this is the history of 25th March night of 1971. Okay, let us see the next one. Okay, just before midnight, Bangabandhu sent the Declaration of Independence to Mr. Zahur Ahmed Chowdhury at Chittagong via wireless at the darkest part of that night. The Pakistan army surrounded his home and started firing at random. The situation agitated Bangabandhu much and he asked them to stop, but soon he was instructed to get ready to go with them. Begum Mujib packed his necessary belongings. Okay, I'm going to the next one. After Bangabandhu left, she was at a loss what to do and where to go with her children. However, being a supportive wife of the great leader all through her life, she soon pulled up her mental strength, but her anxiety continued till the end of the year. Okay, going to the next one. The next day, Begum Mujib had to leave house number 32 with her children and other members of her house. During the next couple of months, they moved from one shelter to another in search of a safe place. During their stay in those places, some people came forward to helping them, while some refused to give them shelter for fear of their own safety. Okay, thank you. I am going to the next one. When their provision ran short, Sheikh Kamal, who had already joined the Liberation Army, came to them in design and delivered some money. Some very close people also supported them, supported the family with money and food stuff. Okay, I am going to the next one. So, for the family members were ignorant about Bangabandhu's condition, suddenly they came to know that he was alive and had been taken to Pakistan. Begum Mujib started to keep contact with Awami League leaders, but soon the family was taken to Dhanmondi, house number 18, by the Pakistan Army and kept under house arrest. However, people would come to their home with valuable information in disguise of vendors. Also, some would throw pieces of waste paper with important information written on them. Okay, very important. Thank you. I am going to the next one. In the month of May, the same year, Pakistan Army set fire to Bangabandhu's Tungipada home in front of his parents. A young man from the village protested the evil deed and was shot dead. Both parents of Bangabandhu fell ill in October and were admitted to the busy hospital. Begum Mujib and her family were allowed to visit them 2 or 3 times a week for 1 hour. However, that created the opportunity for them to establish a better communication with the freedom fighters. Okay, I am going to the next one. Begum Mujib was extremely worried about her children, especially her daughter Sheikh Hasina, because of her health condition. However, she was not allowed by the Pakistani rulers to be with her daughter Sheikh Hasina. When she was admitted to hospital, Mr. Wajid Mia and Bangabandhu's second son Sheikh Jamal complained Sheikh Hasina, accompanied Sheikh Hasina to the hospital. Bangabandhu's younger sister, pretending to be a hospital attendant, entered the hospital and looked after her niece. Okay, I am going to the next one. Sheikh Hasina was blessed with a baby boy on 27 July who was later named Sheikh Wajid Joy. As the Pakistan army often used to threaten Sheikh Jamal that they would hang him upside down, he finding an opportunity fled from the hospital and joined the freedom fighters. Okay, this is the picture. Okay, this is Putul and it is Sheikh Wajid, Shajib Wajid Joy. Okay, very historical picture, family picture, and also this is Sheikh Kamal. Thank you. I am going to the next one. Finally, the Victory Day arrived. There was joy everywhere, but Bangabandhu's family was yet to be freed from captivity. The Pakistani occupational forces were still cordoning Bangabandhu's house and firing at people rushing over there, chanting Joy Bangla. Okay, the invigorating slogan of the Bengalis, but they fled the next morning when the Indian army came to rescue the family. Okay, Sheikh Jamal returned home in the afternoon while Sheikh Kamal returned home the next day. Nevertheless, the biggest anxiety of the family persisted. Bangabandhu was yet to be released from Pakistani prison and they didn't know when that great moment would arrive and how. Okay, and sources. Okay, this was a test, and my dear students, I think you have followed with me and you have read the text with me, and it is very clear because we have learned new vocabs and all the meaning of the text is very clear to you. Okay, now list the 5 ways how the Pakistan army tortured Bangabandhu's family. Okay. Okay, the Pakistan army made his family panicked by firing at random at the night of 25th March 1971. Please write from the screen. Okay, and number 2, they kept this family under house arrest and did not allow them to contact with their near and dear person. And number 3, the army set fire to Bangabandhu's house at Tungipada in front of his parents. Number 4, when his parents fell ill and admitted in hospital, they did not allow the family members to stay with them, always instead of 2 or 3 times per week. Number 5, when Sheikh Hasina admitted in hospital for giving birth of her first child, they did not allow her mother to stay beside her. Even at that time, they were continuously threatening Sheikh Jamal that they would hang him upside down. So my dear student, please write quickly from the screen. Just 1 minute you will get. Start. Okay, I think you have completed writing this answer from the screen, and thank you. I am going to the next one. Okay, divide into pairs and tell the sufferings of Bangabandhu's family during liberation are in your own words. Do not look at book. Please don't copy from the book, and don't take help from the book. Please uh, divide into pairs, but it is not easy or possible to make pair now in online class. So you will think individual about this. Okay, and answer the following questions. First, discuss in group of four, then write the answer individually. So, my dear students, you will think individually and write individually. First question: why was the family anxious on the 25th March night in 1971? Number two, where did Bangabandhu send the girls on that night? And number three, how would the family commu- communicate? Sorry, how would the family communicate with people or freedom fighters while they were under house arrest? Okay, the answer, first answer is the family was anxious on the 25th March night in 1971 due to the sound of gunshots from different parts of the city. And number two, Bangabandhu sent the girls on that night to a house of road number 15, Dhanmandi, for safety purpose. Okay, number three, during under house arrest, people came to this family and communicate with them in disguise of vendors. Okay, disguise, that means ছদ্মবেশ, vendor মানে বিক্রেতা. Okay, in the disguise of vendor. Please write quickly. And I think you have completed writing. Thank you very much. I am going to the next one. The question number 4. How did the Pakistan Army sorry, how did the Pakistan Army scare Jamal? How did Sheikh Jamal manage to flee from captivity? Okay, the answer is the Pakistan Army scared Jamal by threatening him hanging upside down. Jamal fled from captivity by getting a chance while Sheikh Hasina was admitted in hospital for giving birth of her first child. Okay, and 5. How do you explain Bangabandhu's family's contribution to liberation war? The answer is Bangabandhu's family had gone through serious hardship during the time of liberation war. Their life was under threat. They were under house arrest, so they could not able to maintain their normal lifestyle. Their lives became more vulnerable when Sheikh Kamal and Sheikh Jamal joined the liberation war. Okay, my dear student, please write quickly. Okay, I think you have completed. Okay, thank you. I am going to the next one. Discuss if the sentences are true false, give correct information. If a statement is false. Okay, true false. First one, Begum Mujib went to a safer place at Dhanmandi at the night of 25th March 1971. Okay, and this is false. The correct answer is Begum Mujib stayed with Bangabandhu at their own house. Please write quickly. Second one, Bangabandhu had declared the independence of Bangladesh before he was arrested by Pakistan army. It is true. Okay, number 3, nobody stood beside the family of Bangabandhu during liberation war. The answer is false, and correct answer is some very close people stood beside the families of Bangabandhu during liberation war. Okay, and number 4, Bangabandhu's parents became sick soon after the Pakistan army had set free to their set fire to their home at Tungipara. It is true. And number 5, after liberation was over, Sheikh Kamal and Sheikh Jamal both returned home on the same day. It is false, and correct answer is after liberation was over, Sheikh Jamal returned home on the victory day and Sheikh Kamal returned home the next day. Okay, my dear students, I am going to the next one. So, find out the sentences which included the word however in the text. Write down these sentences along with their previous sentences on your exercise book. Try to observe for which purpose they are used. However is used to show contact and contradiction, and it is accompanied by a comma. Look at the following example for the text. Example: the sofa is very eye-catching. However, comma, it does not go with the simple look of the room. Okay. In the text, we have found two pairs of sentences including however. They are: Begum Mujib and her family were allowed to visit them 2 or 3 times a week for 1 hour. However, okay, look here, however, that created the opportunity for them to establish a better communication with the freedom fighters. Okay, and the next one, Begum Mujib was extremely worried about her children, especially her daughter Sheikh Hasina, because of her health condition. However, she was not allowed, there is however, by the Pakistani rulers to be with her daughter Sheikh Hasina when she was admitted to hospital. Okay. Thank you very much. I am going to the next one. Write 5 more pairs of sentences using however. Okay. This is the 5 more sentences. Okay, my dear students, and I am reading. Please try to write quickly. Khandokar Mustaq was considered to be the most loyal companion of Bangabandhu. However, he was the traitor, and that was proved after the killing of Bangabandhu. Okay, there is a however. And number 2, the murderers of Bangabandhu was seen to be unpunished. However, they are found sentenced to death. Number 3, Pakistan Army was one of the best occupational forces at that time. However, they had to face a great challenge facing our freedom fighters. Okay, number 4, Bangabandhu was seen to be a completely ruined country after the liberation war. However, we have raised our hand with pride and honor by proving it wrong. 5. Viruttam Major General Khalid Musharraf was a senior commander during our Great Liberation War. However, he became a victim of assassination in independent Bangladesh. Okay. So, my dear students, we have learned 5 sentences where however is included. Thank you very much. I am going to the next one. Okay, this is the HW that will show more. Discuss the sufferings of people during liberation war. Write a short paragraph on the suffering of people during liberation war in group. Okay, so my dear student, this is your HW, and please write down on your khata, and please complete your HW. Okay, and I will check all of your HW, so try to write as soon as possible. Thank you very much. And I think today you have learned many things from our discussion and from our lesson. So this was very important lesson, and you will be able to answer all the questions at the time of exam. Okay, so thank you for joining our today's class. Okay, and thank you all for participating in our class and practicing writing the question answer from our screen, and you will practice regularly, because regular practice makes a student perfect. And in this corona pandemic situation, you will stay home and you will practice all the classes that are provided by our teachers. Thank you very much. See you in the next class. Goodbye everybody.